Welcome class to COMI264 Online System Analysis and Design. Hope everyone is doing well. If you're watching this video, means you're looking at the right video as orientation. My name is Joel. I'll be your instructor for this semester. And I'm going to walk you through the Canvas shell, what needs to be done on a weekly basis, and give you a little bit more detail. So hopefully you'll have a fun, which is very critical, that you have a very much fun semester and a successful one. So as soon as you log into Canvas, the first thing that shows up is what you're looking at. An introduction basically of the course, what it is. It's basically just a capstone of your entire program that you guys are about to graduate. Yay! Congrats in advance. And then we'll be working on material on a weekly basis, which I'll go over in more details, and then we'll have a single project, which is individual, that you'll need to complete during the semester. So usually I'll have announcements, which I'll post on a weekly basis to keep you up to date what you need to get done. So it's a good idea to log in a few times a week to make sure that I did not forget anything, to let you know that you need to work on. So the first thing this week we'll be reviewing, which is chapter 1, looking at the PowerPoint, reviewing the key terms, doing a quiz called comprehensive questions, which are questions you need to answer. There is no limit on those, so you can take your time and type the answers. Please do not copy and paste from the internet. I want you to read and then express it in your own words. And there is no right or wrong answer here. As long as you get it done, then you'll be fine from a grade point of view. Then you'll have a weekly quiz that you'll take, and then there is the attendance that you need to complete on a weekly basis. Everything that you need is under modules. So if you click on modules, you'll be able to see that you are watching the video getting started. The syllabus, let's jump into that. You can download it and keep a copy with you, or you can just take notes of the dates that you need to worry about, stuff that you need to make sure to keep track of, what needs to be completed, when it needs to be completed. I have a specific table for you to review, and you'll be able to go through that process. My system is really slow today. Let's go ahead and go through the process of looking at it within this. I know it's a little bit small, my apology, but waiting until the PDF opens. So I'm available for meetings. I'll be scheduling meetings, Zoom meetings, hopefully, especially when we start talking about the project. I will schedule Zoom meetings, and I'll post those under announcements. But I'm looking maybe at having 1 to 2, maybe 1 to 2 minimum, at least one a week, where I'm available, open Zoom, where you guys can drop in. But if any of you wants to talk to me, please shoot me an email with few dates and then few times that are flexible for you, and I'll be able to schedule one-on-one with you guys if you prefer to meet one-on-one for a specific questions or anything of that nature. So please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to schedule something with you guys. So if you look at it, really the best way to get hold of me is via email. I check my email every single day, either morning or evening, or sometimes multiple times a day, where I'll check my email pretty much the entire day. So it's oops, my apology for this. So really best way to do it is shoot me an email. Allow me 24 hours, that's what it says, but usually half a day. But please remember to put the class in the subject line. Type the subject line. Type in the subject line COMI264. So I'll know. You don't have to put your name if you don't want to, but at least I'll know it's from a student. With COVID and everything and the campus being shut down, we receive a zillion, and I mean a zillion emails a day. If I don't see it's from a student, a lot of them are just ignore them. I don't go through them, or sometimes even I delete them. So please remember to type COMI264 in the subject line. I'll know it's from a student. I'll know it's 911. I need to get back to you ASAP. Let's see if my right there it opened. Cool. So from there, attendance is a survey that you'll have to complete, as our semester starts on a Saturday. So the weekly attendance survey, it's mainly for folks that have financial aid. If you're paying out of pocket, then you don't have to worry about attendance. It will not affect your grade in any way or shape, but it's just for financial aid purposes. It has to be completed before Friday of every week. So like that, because the new week starts on a Saturday. And this is something we'll need to submit every single Saturday to financial aid, and once we submit, we cannot change. Please remember to do that survey if you are under, if you're using any type of financial aid and stuff like that, so you don't get in trouble with them. Course description, I'll leave that to you. I'm not gonna try to make this video as short as possible so you don't fall asleep. Textbook, very much needed, as everything that you need is out of it. It doesn't matter if you get a ebook ebook edition or you get a paper book edition. It doesn't really matter. There is no access code needed, so you don't need to purchase it with an access code. The course mate, you don't need that at all. You just need the textbook, the material from the textbook. You guys are not new, so you guys know the game from a grades point of view. What we'll be completing, that's the goal. Now, would this change at all? Points change during the semester, modifications, it's possible. But if it changes, it'll be posted in Canvas, and then you'll be able to see it, and you'll be graded on whatever is completed. I don't foresee any changes to this, as it's been working pretty well when I offered it in the previous semester. So the goal is for you to keep track of this sheet right here, as what we do, when is it assigned, when is it due. So as you can see, next week is when we'll start our project, and I'm planning on having a Zoom meeting next week, probably Monday or Tuesday of our week 2. I will post the information in Canvas under announcements in the next few days after the semester starts. Please try to make it. If you can't, make sure to get hold of someone else in the class, and then you guys can collaborate as what were the requirements, stuff like that. Even though the project is individual, I do not mind if you guys collaborate together, but you have to get done your own work, and it cannot be similar. It cannot be the same work that you turn in. Each one of you has to have their own work. And like I said, I will talk about the project in more details once we do the Zoom, and I'll have more details also in Canvas at the later time. But basically, try to keep track of these dates as to what is due, when is it assigned, when is it completed, what do you have to deliver, and etc., etc. This is a critical sheet that you guys need to keep track of. Late work, usually don't accept late work except if there is a emergency. Please then let me know. We'll see what we can get approved for you from administration, and then we'll go from there. Incomplete are usually not given for this course. However, if for some reason we have to do it, you'll have to have over 75% of the class completed. That's mod policies plus a passing grade. So hopefully you will not need this, and you'll be able to complete the course and graduate, and then move on either to hopefully a job in the field or get into a 4-year institution. Withdraw, basically contact the registrar office. They'll be the best to contact. Hopefully that will not be the case. Please do not think about withdrawing without getting hold of me. You must try to find a way to pass the class and move on. Please get hold of me. Let's try to salvage the course for you to pass it. Hopefully nothing bad in 2020 is past, and this crazy COVID is past, and it'll be a better year 2021. But if something happened, please get hold of me as soon as possible. Don't wait until the end of the semester to get hold of me, so I can try to work something out with you for you to pass the class. You must get it done. You must move on. This course is offered only once a year. I don't want you to not pass the class and then have to wait a whole year to graduate. You cannot do that. This is a crime. You must get it done. You must pass it in any way or shape. So keep in touch with me will help me tremendously to navigate through bureaucracy and what needs to be done for you to move on. NS grade is just a failing grade. Academic integrity, I'll leave that to you. Financial aid, contact financial aid services. If you have any disability that you qualify for some type of help, please contact disability services. They'll tell you what needs to be completed, and you'll need to get hold of me, and we'll be able to work something out. Title IX, same thing. If you qualify, please contact the department, and they'll be able to help you and navigate you through this. Now, the tutoring center with COVID, I'm not sure what's going on with this center at this point. However, there is possibility for availability of that. MCC care team, if you have any urgent matter, these are professional folks. It's anonymous, so you can contact them, and they will not, give your name to anybody. They'll be able to provide you help. Possible dangerous situation, please read that. System policy, read that. COVID statements, if you have to come to campus, please follow these regulations to keep you and keep everybody else safe. When you should self-report, quarantining, etc., etc. Your responsibilities is to check Canvas on a weekly basis, to check your email also on a weekly basis. And I'm speaking about Matt's email, the MCC email, not your personal email. Because if I need to get hold of you, that is the way I will get hold of you, through Canvas and through your personal email. So please keep track of those on a weekly basis, few times a week, not just, on Thursday night that you go and check it out and everything is due on Friday. If there is any changes to the syllabus, I will definitely get hold of you guys. I will update the syllabus, post a new one in Canvas, send you an email, and post an announcement. That's really the way for me to get hold of you all at once. Please read all of this. One critical thing is important dates related to the semester. Please keep track of this. It is very critical that you keep track of these for any of the reasons that come up, or something that you need to get done or something like that. So I did post them here. They're available on our website, but I post them here. Hopefully that'll be easier to keep track of these. So if we go back to modules, that's where everything that you need to complete is available for the semester. Before that, let's go under discussion. That's something I want you to do ASAP, which is introduction. You go under introduction, and then there is these questions. Please copy them, paste them, and then reply to this post right here. You just reply and then answer those questions. I know you guys are IT folks and don't like to talk too much, and you're pretty brief, but at least answer those. I did post mine. You don't have to go through it if you don't want to, and I'm pretty sure I know most of you guys, if not all of you. So but please do that. So like that, just a refresher, just reply and then post your introduction about answering those questions. Also, I did create a discussion, peer help. If you need help related to the course, please post a question here. I'll be checking these every single day. It's the goal of the peer help here is to imitate or try to give us the feeling of the classroom, which unfortunately we're missing. So if you have a question in the classroom, some classmates can ask questions, and then others will be able to answer, and we can create a discussion. But also the reason for it is that if you have the question, maybe this question can help someone else and then open more questions. So it's not only an interaction for the class itself, but also it can be a help for everybody else. And then I have a last thread here, which is current event. I created that just if someone finds interesting articles about coding, networking, security, anything, any story, articles, something you've read, please post them here. It's fun. Like I said, we're missing the face-to-face part, so that's why I have this here. Anything that you can find, just post them in here. You don't have to write anything about it. You can just put article about T-Mobile hack, for example, data hack or something like that. So, or new language, programming language X, Y, and Z, or something in computer networking, or whatever. I mean, whatever subject related to IT, it'll be fun. And we can keep track of it. So now, let's go to the main content, which is basically every week you'll have something like this, and then you'll have stuff that will show up related to the project itself, and etc., etc. So you'll have an overview, you'll have objectives of the course, and then you'll have what needs to be completed for that week. So next you'll have the PowerPoint slides, which I strongly recommend after reading the chapter, so scanning through your textbook. Use these PowerPoint slides as a summary refresher. They do help tremendously to go through them. Then from there you'll have your oops, I have it locked. My apologies. Let me unlock it so I can show you that. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. My apologies for that. So the comprehensive questions, CQ1, it's a quiz. You start it. Like I said, it's not timed, so you have your time. So they're questions. You'll read the chapter and then take the information from your chapter that you read. You'll type these, and then when completed, you just save and submit the quiz. That's basically what it is for this one. So when you're done with it. Now, do not exit from it. Once you start, you have to finish it. It's not something you can save as a draft for later and then come back and get it done. It's true, there's no time limit on it, but it's something that you have to complete once you start it. So my recommendation is for you to read the chapter, to go over the PowerPoint slides, to go over the key terms, to review all the material before you jump into the CQ and the quiz itself. The quiz, on the other hand, is timed. You'll have anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes to complete. Usually there are 6 to 12 questions that you'll need to complete, and you go through them once again. I'm giving you a quick look right here. You can cheat sheet before you take it. So 6 questions, you're done. Save and submit the quiz, and that's it for week 1. So there is no assignment for week 1, only a comprehensive questions that you need to, a CQ that you need to complete, and a quiz that you need to complete. Also, the weekly attendance, like I stated, is just a survey. Oops, it's still locked, my apologies, but it's a survey. You just press on it and it will tell you, are you available for the week, and you say yes, and then that's basically what it is. That will keep you available for, that will mark you present for the week. So key terms that you find at the end of the chapter that can be helpful, allows you to go back and retrieve those really quickly instead of going back and forth, especially if you have an e-copy, which is sometimes to go all the way to the end chapter, come back within it. Hopefully these will help. Like I stated, this is all you need to do, and on a weekly basis we'll go over stuff. As you can see here, we're starting, if you look at your textbook, this is phase 1, which is the system planning, and then we have 3 or 4 other phases that we go through the process of creating that project, completing the project, and at the end of the semester you'll have a portfolio hopefully created out of that project that you can take with you when you go for a job interview, which hopefully will help show what you've learned and how you put it together. It will look very, very, very much good if you can do that. And I strongly recommend that you looking at creating an e-portfolio, meaning portfolio but online. There's a lot of sites, if you just Google it, a lot of sites that you can utilize that are free, which will allow you to create that, and then you can provide a link on your resume when you submit it, or you can provide them that when you go for the meeting or something, they can pull it up immediately. I hope you'll have a great semester. Please keep in touch. Get hold of me. I'm available basically 7 days a week. Just need a quick notice, and I'll be more than happy to assist you in any way or shape for you to have a fun, once again, I repeat that for the zillionth time, fun semester. And enjoy this last semester as you guys are coming to almost the end of your journey at Mott, and then you'll be graduating soon, hopefully. Enjoy it very, very much, and then keep in touch, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good day, all.